This is 1/3 of the plural narrator. So there we were, 3 kids at the Tamaulipas, Texas border, an area infamous for its violent rival drug cartels and piracy. 2 of us half passing as girls and 1 half passing as a boy. Don't think we didn't know how crazy it was. We heard about the 72 people from Central America, Ecuador, and Brazil found dead on a ranch outside of town. Hidden behind our 2nd-story white lace curtains during the day, we watched the bad guys in ski masks show their inked necks like passports, the blue Z stamp of approval. Pickups full of saran wrap pot back down ramps to half-beat motorboats. U.S. National Guard troops bumbled through. We screwed up our courage, finally struck out one night. After the 2-lane bridge closed down, ran crouched for miles, crossed over under cover of night, and 3 broken security flashers, and a mass of bats that dive-bombed us. Ran until our lungs felt like they bled, headed into the Texas desert. We boys of the border zone mesquite brush that tore us like thorns, of the crying coyotes that crept closer, that followed us along the ridge. We mestiza Jay, who, avoiding major cities, finally a week later stumbled upon the movie set of the Alamo, north of Brackettville, Texas, everything in 3/4 size. The place was closed to tourists, but easy to break in. We busted windows and boosted ourselves through, spent 2 nights there, nursing Diego back to life. Explored the compound and village, bunked down in the jail, ate our meals in the cantina on a checkered tablecloth. No food left behind by the tourists but a gallon can of baked beans. Found a nest of blind mice in the oven. We finished our leftover stash of pork rinds and petite fours, snack cakes, cut into octagonal mini pieces and decorated with aerosol icing by Aquanita. We pumped water into a trough and scrubbed away the dirt. In the Trading Post storeroom, we found boxes of crisp t-shirts with corny John Wayne quotes, sparkly cowboy hats, multicolored cowboy scarves, shot glasses strung on plastic beads and shaped like little boots. The 3rd night, on a dinner-time foray into town, we spent our last bit of cash at the beer drive-thru and sat behind a dumpster to make our plans. That's when we met the disappointed American couple from Chicago who were hoping to see the Alamo and didn't know its owner had passed away and the family shut it down. It's not the real Alamo anyway, we told them. We told them everything we could remember from the faded posters at the gate. We worked our charms. They took us aboard. We slept through Texas, Oklahoma, and Missouri. They suggested we take the ride all the way to Chicago, but we had our hearts set on New York, the Big Apple. They gave us $20 each and 3 blankets. We don't remember their names. We never made it to NYC. Instead, well-fed but tired to the bone of thumbing every trucker on Route 70 between St. Louis and Baltimore, we joined up with a van load of migrant workers on their way up to the Hudson Valley from orange picking in Florida. They taught us to plant and pull vegetables, to pick apples till we thought we'd have shoulders like linebackers. We were seasonally hired at the darling little farm stands New Yorkers loved to stop at on their way up to their weekend homes in Dutchess and Columbia County. We packed fruit into slatted wicker baskets and learned how to make change slow. So maybe they'd say, keep the change.